Is it, I mean, I know it's a lot different when you're selling 2 million albums and going platinum and gold and stuff like that. But what are the challenges as an independent artist today, really getting good music heard and appreciated?
Uh, Give me the last part of your question again.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about you've got good music that you're putting all this work in, it's different when you had, okay, we've released an album, released a single, Def Jam's gonna take it to the radio, it's gonna be on BET, and it becomes a major hit. Without that major machine, because controlling what the audience used to listen to, now anyone can just release a song every day. And so it's very
Yeah,
saturated. So what are the challenges now as an independent artist to try and get that music to cut through all that's out there?
yeah, man. I don't even look at it from the perspective of trying to cut through. I prepare the meals that I can prepare, and it's up for those who want to consume the meals that I prepare, to come sit at my table. I realize that, man, I might not be everybody's cup of tea, but if you want some romance and if you want some sound melodies and great production, then I might be your guy. But if I'm not, man, there's so many artists out here. Um, and another thing is just being able to understand the landscape of today.
Yeah.
Whereas, back in the 90s, we had the labels to do all of the department heads to manage and mastermind the things. But now, as an independent artist, we have to do these things on our own. And so I've learned, collaborations, partnerships, teamwork. I've learned a lot of things, man, on just how to be a viable, a just a participant in today's industry and the things that you have to do. Social media is big, and so
Mm.
a lot of artists from my era can't really connect with how the social media, what role it plays. But it's something that I've had to learn. I'm not the best at it. I've gotten better, but I've also brought in people to assist me so
Mm.
that I can make sure that I'm able to put out to the world, great content, so that people can keep up with me and know what I have going on.
Yeah, you talk about social media. There was a point where if anyone follows you on Instagram, there was a lot of emphasis on physical fitness and working out. I think especially during the lockdown and stuff. And then
Mhm.
the next minute we're seeing you do a lot of sort of public speaking and a lot of sort of empowerment of black men. So it felt like
Yeah.
you put music to the side and you were taking care of his spirit, soul, and mind. What was that transition like during that lockdown time and beyond?
Man, it prepared me for who the world is seeing right now, because you're right. I did need a moment to just kind of center myself, and give my time and energy to other things that were important to me, and community, family, brotherhood.
Mm.
All of those things are super, super important to me. But while I was doing all of those things, I was just surveying the landscape, because I could put out music any day of the week if I wanted to. I'm just that gifted, and I've been blessed to have that ability. But I don't want to just shoot blanks. I wanted to make sure that when I do shoot, it's gonna have a place to land and a place to occupy. So yeah, while I was doing all those other things, I was just trying to figure out what space could I occupy, in this R&B, male R&B, in space. And so I was able to identify that I wanted to bring some romance to the game. And it took 12 years, but I finally found a space that I felt comfortable enough to be able to issue songs like Beg and Now Keep On Loving, and then all of the other songs that are on the EP.
Yeah, so I mean, I think now. So that was your wife who was became the mystery lady up to the very end, right? In the video bag.
Yes,
Okay. Eh,
yes.
What was how did the concept of the of that song come about, and then even thinking about how to do the video as well?
Yeah. Well, I knew I wanted her to be a part of the video, because the video and the song is basically talking about in relationships. begging should be a regular occasion. And not just because you messed up, not because you've done this, or not the typical definition of the word beg, but just offer a sense of desire, want. And so I'm gonna beg for you. I'm gonna do a positive beg for you daily. And I didn't want it to be portrayed by an actress or anything. Like I wanted my wife to be a part of the video. The video was inspired by her and just our relationship. And so, who better to carry out the visual of this than she and I?
And she was okay, easy to jump on board and doing the video at first, or did
No,
it take
not at first. No,
took some begging?
I had to convince her to do it. Yes.
Okay. Were you surprised with the success of that single though, being a top 10 song?
No, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised. I knew that we had created an amazing record. I knew that the record um would reach the ears and it would reach them in the way that I wanted it to reach them. Um, and once you release a song like that, man, you just have to sit back and just watch and see what it does. And at the same time, as it was growing, we were just doing the things that we needed to do to make sure that we were connecting the dots.
There was another song, Here We Go, the Coco Jones song. I mean, was that
Yeah,
you took her song and then added, or was it did she invite you to sing? What was the, because it sounded almost as if this was an official
yeah.
duet.
Yeah. So I take pride in I call them Q versions.
Yeah.
And Q versions started maybe like in 2010 where I just appreciate someone else's song so much that I just wanted to hear myself sing on it. And it's not that I'm trying to out sing somebody or outdo their song. This is just my way of saying I respect this song so much that I want to add some vocals to it in a different perspective. Sometimes I'll make a song into a duet, or I'll just redo the full song, or I'll just add a verse to a male song or whatever the case may be. And I typically like to do songs that are popular at the time. And
Mhm.
so the Here We Go record was one of the hottest songs during that time. And so I figured I would kick it off this new season of the Q versions with Coco's song.
Yeah, but the way it was edited, you would not think you'd think you guys were actually doing a duet. And I was thinking, oh, where's the
Yeah.
video for this?
Yeah.
Did she hear it, you think, or did you?
I don't know. I think she heard it, but I mean, you know,
Yeah, but then it's your old label, Def Jam. They could have said, "Hey, okay, what a retreat if we can bring you guys back in on that."
well, the goal is to always just, provide the music. If it grows some legs, then it does that. But my goal is to just continue contributing great music and different approaches to the industry and to my genre.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I didn't miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay.
They don't understand what those boys are winning all
Play it.
and all these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.